Hey everyone, it's Mr. Montgomery again. We're on lesson number 7 for Unit 10. Make sure you're on page 425. If you're not on this page, please pause the video, hit that space bar, and then when you're all set, hit play. But if you're already on the page, we're just going to keep on moving. Okay, so yesterday we were making sure that we used drawings, which we call a model, to help us solve. Okay, so let's use this one for example. On this page we have 35 plus 8. 35 plus 8 equals some number. We have no idea what it is. So what we would do is draw a model for each number. So for 35 we have 3 tens. We draw 3 10 sticks. Then we have 5 ones. So we make 5 ones circles. For the 8, we just draw 8 one circles because it has nothing in the tens place. It's not a tens number, it's all by itself. So it's a ones number. So we're going to draw 8. And then after we did our drawing, we would count 5 dots. And then we would make a 10. Right? We could easily do this. But what if we don't have anything to draw with? Like, what if we had no space to draw? How could we figure this out? Well, there is another way we could solve this. So let me clean this up real quick. Another way we could do this is by taking out the tens and ones separately and adding them. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So first, I'm going to take out the ones. So I'm going to make 5 plus 8. Now what is 5 plus 8? Well, 5 plus 8 is 13. And then I can add the tens together. So I have 3 tens, which is 30. Plus, there's no tens there, so it's 0. So 30 plus 0 is 30. And look at this, I have these two numbers set up perfectly. So now I'm going to add these two totals together. And the really cool thing about how this is set up is that I know you guys have seen me do this before, because right here we're just kind of, you know what, let me rewrite it so it's a little bit more clear. Let me just rewrite this. Okay, so this is equal. So we're going to add these two numbers together. And remember guys, I really like to stack my numbers. So 13 plus 30. Remember, we can draw a line down the middle, and it will help you keep your ones and tens separate. Remember, in any two-digit number, that's our tens. The first number is always the tens, and the second number is always the ones. So we're going to add the ones together. 3 plus 0 is 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. And we got 43. If we wanted to check our work with a drawing, we could. We can draw out all the tens and ones together. I'll even show you exactly what I'm talking about. But so we don't forget, I'm just going to write the number 43 down here. And we can go back and check our work to make sure we did everything properly. Okay. So first I'm going to look at my tens. I'm going to draw all my tens, which is just 3, because 8 doesn't have a 10 with it. So draw 3 tens. And next, I'm just going to draw all my ones. So first I'll draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to draw 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And just like we did yesterday, we would make a group of 10, right? So now we have 4 10s and just 3 1s. We got 43. It's the same thing. Okay, let's do one more. Let me make one up and we'll solve it together on this page. You can use any spare space you have on your page. Like maybe right over here on your page. Okay? Alright guys, so here is a addition problem I completely made up on my own. Alright, so I will show you how to solve this 2 different ways. First, I'll show you with an easy way to draw a picture by just using, first, just combining all the 10s and then all the 1s. Okay? So first we're going to look at the 10s in each number. I'm going to underline each one in, let's do green. Green is fun. So underline the 10s in each number, and look at this. We have 2. 1 plus 1 is 2, right? So we draw 2 10s. Next, we're going to look at the 1s placed in each number. Well, first we have 8, so I'm going to draw 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? And so I drew my 8. Now I need 2 more because we have a 2 right here. 1, 2. All right, and now we're going to make a group of 10. So we already know that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so now we have 3 10s. And we know that 3 10s makes 30. Another way is you can write out an addition sentence for the 10s and the 1s separately, okay? Okay, so first we're going to take away the 1s and add them together. So we'll take away the 8. So we have 8 plus, and we're going to grab that 2, and we're going to just add our 1s up. So 8 plus 2 is what? Well, it's 10. All right, now we're going to add our 10s together. How much is 1 10? Well, 1 10 just makes 10. And then plus, if we grab this 10, it's going to be plus 10 again. So what is 10 plus 10? It's 20. And look at this. This is cool. This is already set up with our 1s in the same column and our 10s in the same column. So if we want to be all thrifty and nifty, just put a line under it and treat this like an addition problem. I mean, or, okay, fine, we can rewrite it. That's fine too. If we write 10 plus 20, I like keeping them stacked like this, top to bottom. 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 2 is 3. We got 30. Okay, so if making a drawing like this is easier for you, please, you can just stick with it. I don't mind, okay? And if you're not in my classroom, I'm pretty sure your teacher won't mind either. As long as you can work through these problems on your own, everything's going to be a-okay. Or if adding each one together separately works for you, you can do that too, just like we did down here. Adding the 1s together, then adding the 10s together, and then combining your answers to get a big total. All right? And this is how they kind of have us do it on the next page, but there is some extra room where we can draw a picture too. Okay? So don't worry. We're going to work on it the way we just did down here, but we'll also draw pictures, or I should say, sorry, we will draw models to help us work through it. All right? So let's go ahead and turn the page and go to page 426. Okay, so now everyone should be on page 426. And they are having us do these problems the same way we just did, right? Where they pulled the 1s out first, and they brought it on down to make its own addition sentence. And so we did that with the 6 and the 4. Okay? So when we pull a 1 out of a big number with 2 digits, if we take away the 6, we only have our tens left, which means we would just have 30. If we took away the 4 and only had our tens left, we would just have 20. Okay, and that will help explain this second addition sentence in a second. Okay, so they pulled out the 1s, the 6 and the 4, and 6 plus 4 makes 10. So we can go ahead and trace that 10. Now, let me zoom in just a little bit here. Okay, so remember how I just said that if we took away the 6 and the 4, we would only have our tens? So that would make 30 and 20. Okay, that's what we would have left, because we got rid of these two and we added them together. Now we just have our tens left and we're going to add them. So 3 plus 2 is 5, and 0 is 0. Okay, now if it's a little weird to add them on this little slant, I know it can be, you can rewrite them and stack them together. 10 plus 50. And then you just add them all up. So 0 and 0, well, that's going to be 0. And then 1 plus 5 is 6. So our total is 60. Now I can understand that this can be a little confusing for some friends. So you can use all this space right here to draw a model if that is easier for you. Okay? So let's go back through this with a model really quick, because maybe that was just too many steps, which I understand. Okay, so first thing we're going to do when we draw a model is we're going to take the tens of each number, and we're going to draw that many tens. So we have 3 tens here, 1, 2, 3, and 2 tens over here. So 2 more, 1 and 2. And next, we can take the 1s from each number. So first we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have 4 right here. So we're going to just draw 4 more and count them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now we're going to count our 1s to see if we have enough to make a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we do, so I counted 10. I'm going to circle that, and this is now a 10. Now, if you need to redraw your 10s, you can. Or if you know that when you circle 10 1s, that also makes a 10, that's fine. And we're just going to count them up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So we still get an answer of 60. Okay? So I know they kind of did number 2 partially for us, but I'm going to have you solve that one on your own really quick. They did some of the work, but not all of it. So go ahead and give that one a try. Okay. If you're still working, take your time, keep working. If you're all done, we're going to move on and we're going to check our work. So you can see right here, they took that 9 and brought it down. They took the 5, they brought it on down. And when you take away the 1s, you just have 10 and then 20. You're only left with the 10s. So 9 plus 5 is 14. And then you add up the 10s, which would be a 10 and 20, which makes 30. And then you can rewrite them if you need to. I think it's a little bit easier if they're straight up and down. So 4 plus 0 is 4. And 1 plus 3 is 4. So our answer is 44. Now, if it's easier for you to draw a picture, that's fine. We can also do that. Okay, so we're going to look at our tens first. So we have 1 10 here, so we draw a 10. We have 2 10s over here, so we draw 2 more. And now we can draw our ones. So first we have 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we have 5 more ones we need to draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's see if we can make a 10 somewhere in all these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop. I just counted to 10, so I'm going to circle the ones I just counted. And I was able to make another 10. And now we just count everything up together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. And again, we get 44 as our answer. But I feel like that this wasn't enough practice. Let's go to the next page. Just do one more together, okay? So go ahead and turn your page in your workbook to page 427. All right, so here is page 427. I just want everyone to try number 3 on their own. Okay, so go ahead, give this one a try on your own, and then we'll go over together at the end. And remember, if all these steps is a little too much for you, you can always draw a picture, make a model to help yourself out. Okay, if you are not done yet, that's fine. Take your time, pause the video. If you are done, we are going to continue and go over this problem together and check our work. Okay? Always have to make sure we check our work to make sure we did it properly. So they did this, they already set this up for us, which was very nice of them. So they took the ones out and made a little addition sentence. 9 plus 2. So remember that 9 is over there, that 2 is over there, and then you're just left with the tens, which is 10 plus 40. Okay? So 9 plus 2 is 11. 10 plus 40 is 50. And then we add those 2 up together. And you can rewrite it if you need to. So 11 plus 50. 1 plus 0 is 1. And then 1 plus 5 is 6. So then we get 61. See, not too bad. Now, if you needed to draw a picture, if that's a little bit easier, we can do that too. So let me clean this up just a little bit. Okay, so if we were to use a drawing instead, first we took all the tens. So 1 10 here, so draw 1 stick. We have 4 tens here, so we draw 4 more sticks. Okay, and then we draw our ones. So first we have 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then we have 2 more. 1, 2. Now let's see if there is enough ones that we can make a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we circle everything we counted, and this is a new 10 that we just made. And then we just counted them up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61. So we got 61 again over here with our drawing. We got 61 down here with doing these different steps. Either way will work just fine. Okay? So if you're not in my class, please make sure you tell your teacher that the video is all done and ask him or her what they would like you to do next. If you're in my class, we are going to go to our independent work next. Okay, for our independent work, click on our man in the blue box right there. Then we click on classwork. Now, I may have gone a little overboard with the assignments, but it's just in case maybe you found this stuff a little easy. Maybe you already knew this. So I made sure that I gave you enough to keep you busy and to practice this skill so many different ways, okay? So many different ways we can practice this. So first is our 10-7 quick check on our SAVVAS site. Next, there is the same skill, but with no regrouping, okay? No making a 10 out of ones. Then there is a version where there is regrouping. And then there is a challenge one that is a little different, okay? Where you still have to regroup and do all that stuff, but there is no picture to help you. So that's why it's a special challenge. So start at the top and work your way down to the bottom. Okay? So if you guys still have questions, please come see me in the classroom. Hop into wherever we are at in the lesson, and hopefully hearing it again might help you out. Okay? But if not, if you're all good to go, I'm happy to hear it. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.